What's going on, folks? Jeremy Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel. There's been a couple of interesting happenings around the MMO world that I wanted to share with you folks today, most notably with Final Fantasy XIV and the Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with Final Fantasy XIV, and wow, Final Fantasy XIV players have even more reasons to be hyped up and excited for the release of the Shadowbringers expansion this summer, as Square Enix has announced a bunch of new features just yesterday during the Fan Festival, so let's go over them briefly. Firstly, there's going to be a brand new job or class for those that don't play Final Fantasy XIV, and it's called the Gunbreaker job. From the trailer and preview art that was shared, we know a little bit about the Gunbreaker. Its primary role will be a tank, and it has no associated classes, and its weapon is called the Gunblade. The job also starts at level 60, but that's to be confirmed at a later date. Gunbreakers will use their Gunblades to deal slashing damage directly to targets, utilizing magicked ammunition, and the job quest begins in Gridania, the latter also tentative. Many are pointing out on social media that the influence for this job comes directly from Final Fantasy VIII, which is interesting because I've not played that one, but that's good to know. It does look pretty dang cool, right? Up next, there's also going to be a brand new playable race with the Shadowbringers expansion. The new race is called the Viera, and what is with the outfits? Outfits aside, look, I can already see how popular this race is going to be from an aesthetic point of view, and if paired with the Gunbreaker job. Additionally, there's going to be two new zones or areas called the Raktika Greatwood and Ilmeg, which looks pretty nice. Makes me curious to know more about the story that's going on here and what's actually happening in these two new places. Furthermore, we have dates set in stone. June 28th is the start of the early access for pre-orders and collector's edition players, which comes with some sweet collectibles, and the full launch of the Shadowbringers expansion will happen on July the 2nd. You know, in Malaysia, we sort of have this saying with the la at the end of every sentence, which goes like, "Okay lah, it's time lah. It's time to get back in and stream some Final Fantasy XIV lah," which simply means it's about fucking time I start playing this game again and get ready for the new expansion, because it really does look awesome, especially with the new race and class combo. So for those that do play Final Fantasy XIV, let me know what you guys think about all the new features in the comments section below. Now, sticking with MMORPGs, remember sometime last year I put out a video lamenting the fact that we don't actually have much choices when it comes to MMO games on the Nintendo Switch console outside of Japan, which has games like Dragon Quest that us players around the world outside of Japan don't have access to. I'm sure we have online multiplayer games. I mean, Fortnite, what else? Paladins. We even have a couple like Diablo 3, for example, which you can play online or couch co-op, but that's not the MMO I have in mind. I'm talking about large-scale MMORPGs, and I'm sure the Nintendo Switch has the capability to do it. We've already seen that happening in Japan, as I said, with games like Dragon Quest and other titles too. Well, that changed this past week, and we actually finally do have, in fact, an MMORPG to play on the Nintendo Switch, and it is free to play. Now, don't get too excited. I was when I first heard about it until I found out what game it was. It's called Onigiri, and yep, it's another Japanese MMORPG. Yeah, this entire vid is Japanese themed. So Onigiri has been around for a few years now. You can actually play it on the PC via Steam or through direct download from their website, and even on console. The game takes place in ancient Japan, where the world faces all kinds of threats, and you play as an anime hero of some sort that gets to go adventure in the world, level up, collect companions to battle alongside you, and just grind. The gameplay is mediocre at best, and graphically looks really dated, especially on the PC. It does have that interesting, like I said, anime or manga art style, but if you're playing on the Switch and in handheld mode, I don't think you'll notice the aging of the game too much. Combat is action styled and works pretty great on the Switch's Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller, and that's all about I can tell you, because I'm not really excited about this. I played a little bit for the PC, but if you want to check check it out either on your Nintendo Switch or you just want to see what this MMO is all about on your PC or console, you can just download it and check it out. It's free to play. To wrap up my thoughts on that, yeah, I do want MMOs on the Nintendo Switch, but not this one. But hey, we gotta start somewhere, and at least now we know MMOs can indeed make it on the Switch outside of Japan, and I hope more developers and studios follow suit, and we'll start seeing some big names arrive. So that's it for this quick news vid. Let me know your thoughts and comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hit the like button for more MMO news, and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more good stuff. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Hey folks, thanks so much for watching that video. If you guys want to watch more, you can click the subscribe button at the bottom there or somewhere over here. And don't forget to hit that bell to get notified on all my latest videos. So I'll see you guys at the next vid. Take care.